Governor Nikki Haley's book called Can't Is Not an Option will hit store shelves 2 weeks from today. Politico published excerpts from the book online yesterday. Isaac DeVore, the Deputy White House editor for Politico, joining us now to shed a little bit of insight on this book. And Isaac, what are some of the big issues that she addresses here?
I think what you're seeing in this book is Governor Haley taking a closer look at her human side and some of the struggles that she went through that were obviously in the news during the 2010 campaign, like when the scandals broke about the alleged affairs. But we're getting a sense of what it was like for her on the inside of those rooms, how she actually was dealing with it inside her own head, and that's giving a layer to this that we just didn't have before.
So based on some of the experts that you've read, what else will the people here in South Carolina learn about Haley 2 years from re-election?
Well, look, she is a character who's well known on the national stage already, and this book is part of that effort to make her even more of a figure on the national stage. She's one of several stars from the 2010 elections around the country who got a book contract. You've also got a book coming out from Marco Rubio, among others, and what Haley is going to be doing is really pushing her image even more into the national conversation with this book than it had been already.
The interesting thing I saw from your website yesterday, when the allegations arose from Will Folks, who has the website here in South Carolina, and also the lobbyist Larry Marchant, it was interesting to learn some of the phone calls and some of the reactions she got from not only Mitt Romney, but also Sarah Palin.
Right, and she talks about that in the book, of how Sarah Palin immediately leapt to her defense and endorsed her, and it was a really important moment for the campaign. But she says that when Mitt Romney, who had also endorsed her, had been asked about what he would do, they had to have a meeting and figure out what to do in response. What's interesting about that, of course, is that come 2012, when the elections came to South Carolina, Nikki Haley was very much in Mitt Romney's corner, not holding a grudge, it seems, from what happened in 2010, and making what could be argued as a very strong political calculation to align herself with the guy who, at that point, was seen as the likely nominee, and still, even despite this campaign going on, it looks like he's in at least decent shape to become the nominee.
All right, tough question. We don't have very many of those during this segment, but here it is. Is it a must-read, Isaac? Is it a must-read?
So far, it seems like it'll be a good read. I think we'll have to see the whole book to know whether it's a must-read.
All right, Isaac. Thanks for your time today. Coming from the nation's capital and Politico.com. And Haley heads to Pennsylvania on Friday. There she'll speak on Romney's behalf during the two-day Pennsylvania Leadership Conference for Conservatives.
Well,